Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 27th, 2024. Back here for Daily Shakeup number 866. And today I want to talk about objectivity. And more specifically, the reality that objectivity is basically a myth. It's an impossibility. Certainly, there is relative objectivity, and often we'll say or think things like, I want to get an objective perspective on this, or an objective opinion, an outside um, view or opinion on something, because I believe it'll be objective. But the reality is, all we're doing is creating degrees of objectivity. The fact is, it is impossible as human beings to be fully objective. I have my past experiences, past learning. Those experiences can be cultural, can be business, can be interpersonal. They can be unique to a person or to a situation or a team or even a company. And once I've had that, I can tell myself that I'm setting it aside. But the reality is there's no way to really know, because often our lack of objectivity is unconscious. And one great example of that is unconscious biases we have. So there's so much in us that creates a lack of objectivity. So here's what I want you to think about, though. When we're communicating, when we're making decisions, when we're having discussions, when we're pursuing an objective, whether it's in a interpersonal with another person or in a team environment or a larger enterprise, we need to just be honest with ourselves, and let's not pretend that we're really objective. Let's acknowledge that there's going to be some lack of objectivity and just use that awareness in our communication, in how we're processing the information. Again, we're never going to be perfect to know it's fully objective, which it's not, or it's fully lacking objectivity, but just be aware of it, because I think what trips us up is the belief that whatever we're talking about is objective. And when we fall into that trap, that's when we stumble. We stumble in our communication. We stumble in how we stumble in how we interrelate. We stumble in making decisions, and we conclude. We make decisions from a place of assumed objectivity that just isn't a reality. So play with that. Think about that. How might that show up in the coming days and weeks? Look at situations to see, how did a belief about objectivity maybe get in the way of this process or the decision or the outcome. That's it. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you, and stay connected.